Hey, what's up, y'all, man? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing, man? I was just letting y'all know my opinion on Nipsey Hussle. You know, if y'all don't realize it, with Nipsey Hussle, a couple months ago, people was telling us protect Nipsey Hussle because he's trying to do this Dr. Sebi documentary. And now, a couple months later, and everything died down. He shot 6 times. You know, and people automatically just throw it right back to game banging, man. We can't let people keep doing this like that, just throwing it back to game banging. You know what I mean? It was probably another plot to that, something more serious than just banging, you know? Because you ask me, the boy changed his whole life around, man. He was already in the spotlight, you know, in a sense. They tried to stop your boy. You ask me. Very curious. I'm very curious of the situation, how it's gonna turn out. Hopefully, prayers up to my boy, prayers up to his family, to the city, to hip hop. you know, Play your boy music, rock that shit. But don't just suspect it was gang banging. Don't just assume he was banging. Got something to do with the streets. Got something to do with cribbing or whatever. Think deeper in it. Think something more serious about what's going on. Something more about black, because he was really a positive piece to his community, man. So in a sense, don't jump to conclusions. As black people, we just automatically, oh, it's bad. This nigga went back to banging. Oh, it must have been this, and it must have been. Oh man, it must have been something about the streets. Don't lose your first thought, your first thought before when you seen him doing positive, when you seen him doing good. When you seen him making moves, when you seen him doing things. He was doing that video for the doctor. He was doing the documentary. You remember that? He was talking about doing a documentary. We was posting it, sharing it. Everybody's joking around. Oh man, make sure he gonna be next. They're gonna be trying to do him, man. Especially because what happened to the doctor. And now look, a couple weeks later, months later, your boy shot mysteriously in some beef, mysteriously in the streets, mysteriously in his own place of business. You know. And you can't treat him because he ain't street, man. He a businessman. He's a businessman. This music is business. So he ain't no street nigga no more. He a businessman. You know him because he's a businessman. So the shadow here, man, X marks the spot. Just sitting here letting people know my opinion on how we always jump to the conclusion, oh man, he done got in the streets with the beef and black on black crime and all. Nah, man, it ain't black on black crime, yo. You know, it's something deeper. Quit thinking it's black on black crime. Quit thinking it's something always streets, man. Your boy is a positive thing to the community. He's making moves. And maybe he was making more moves than we can even imagine. So maybe somebody more powerful wanted to take him out. Some idea we don't have no idea. Just like with the doctor. We don't know what happened. We just know he was telling us, eat fruit, spit, saliva. That's what diseases come from. You spit. Eat some fruit. That's what he told us. All of a sudden he died. Nipsey, what? I'm going to do a documentary about him. Yeah. We're going to get this done. What happened? Nipsey shot 6 times in his place of business. Like, come on, man. It ain't street. It ain't got shit to do with the streets. You ask me, it ain't got shit to do with them streets. It got to do with that motherfucking documentary. He trying to tell us something. He found out something. Keep your ears open. And quit running after the streets. Quit thinking, oh, it's the streets. Quit thinking, oh, the streets got him. He back in the hood banging. Quit thinking that shit, man. 'Cause that shit ain't true. You know what I mean? It's deeper than that. Your boy was doing good moves, good positive moves, good vibes around him. You know what I mean? Haters, stop that good vibe. The world ain't really as black as they show us, man. The world ain't really as bad as they show. Niggas killing each other. Nah, man. It ain't like that. Them niggas love Nipsey out there. Well, nobody just gonna go over there and let somebody come shoot him up. They nigga, shit. That nigga, he's the man. So, prayers up. He in critical condition. With all our prayers, every millions and millions and millions of prayers, Quit thinking negative, think positive. Prayers, positive prayers. Wasn't in no street, he was on a positive note. You know what I mean? Somebody tried to take him out. And I'm pretty sure he gonna make it. He'll make it. He gonna pull it out. He gonna pull it through. You know what I mean? So don't jump to these conclusions so fast, black folks. My people. All folks, hip hop. Quit jumping to conclusions too fast. Don't jump too fast, man. Always street. Nah, man, what ain't know that? Nah. No. You know what I mean? Ain't got shit to do with the streets. How about that? Share that. Nothing to do with the streets. Them niggas trying to stop this documentary from being made. That's what they doing. And ain't got shit to do with black niggas. Because black niggas want that shit done. Community people around them, they want that shit done. They protected them. For somebody to get around there, had to be something else. For some people to get around him where everybody love him, gotta be something else. Some deeper conspiracy shit. Where the cameras at? Where the cameras at? Show us some footage. Everywhere got cameras. Show us some footage. Show us some footage of the city streets, people driving around. Show us something. That's what we want to see. But could think of this is banging and streets and he bad and now, he tweeted he was in trouble. Yeah, that's what, real talk. Trying to keep people quiet. Real shit. You know what I mean? But nah, we ain't gonna be quiet. We ain't gonna let him keep us quiet. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna allow them to make us think, he was just banging, so that's why he got shot. Nah, we ain't dumb like that. We ain't falling for the okie doke no more. You know what I mean? We ain't falling for it. Prayers to the homie Nipsey Hussle, man. Play his music, slap his music, get that shit all the way cranked up. So when he get out, he bow tie. He just added 20 million to his motherfucking bank account. Help him out. Pray for him. He gonna pull through. Ain't worried about it. It ain't got shit to do with the streets. Remember that though. It ain't no street shit. Quit keep the street shit out of it. Streets involved. Fuck that. It's that documentary, man. It's that motherfucking documentary. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm telling you. Xshadox marks the spot. It's how we do. Just expressing ourselves and quit jumping to conclusions of the fact that we street. It's all in the street. He banging again. It gotta be. It's Nipsey, he banging. Nah, man, he a businessman. Rappers is businessmen. That's how we know him, because we all businessmen now. You know what I mean? And he was in his business. He was in his business. He got cameras. You know what I mean? He got people next door everywhere around him that loved him. You know what I mean? City loved him. So, I ain't buying that street shit. Nah. It's that documentary. Now I'm really about to watch that motherfucker. Real talk. X marks the spot. We out. Further news.